Hey, what's up guys? My name is Cherno and welcome to a weekly update type video. I know it's been like a year probably since I did the last weekly update. So you know what, we're just going to drop the weekly and just call this a normal update because I haven't really made a video in a really long time. And I just wanted to update you guys with what's going to happen over the next few weeks hopefully. So I'm in Germany right now. Might be able to tell, probably not actually because it doesn't really look like Germany, but I'm just going to show you guys around. So this is what it looks like. I'm actually in a little village kind of called Kehl, Kehl. It's essentially about 1 kilometer away from Strasbourg, which is in France, and you can see that maybe that bridge there is like a footbridge that essentially just divides France from Germany. So pretty cool, pretty cool. But I'll be staying here for the next 6 weeks pretty much, and I've already been here for 2 weeks. So like 8 total weeks of just an awesome holiday because I finished my exams for university for the previous semester, and here I am having a nice little vacation or holiday in Germany. So yeah, that being said though, let's talk about my YouTube channel because I feel like I've been neglecting it for what is probably, I'm just going to lower my arm here, for what is probably close to like a year, I think. I just haven't really been paying too much attention on that. I've been involved in a lot of other projects that have just taken up so much of my time. I'm actually making a game right now as well, quite a serious game. That's a topic for another video probably, but that's been taking up heaps of time as you can imagine. I've been teaching you guys privately. That's been taking up a lot of time as well, but hey, I mean, that's just pretty much pure fun for me. What else have I been doing? Obviously university and, stuff like that. But now I've got this chance to essentially spend a little bit more time on YouTube and then take this kind of pledge that I do all the time to be like, oh, I'm just gonna actually spend more time on YouTube now. But I am, because I've got a lot of time. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few of the things that are going to be essentially coming to my channel in the next few weeks. So first of all, I want to talk to you guys about how I see the game programming series. Okay, I've said this so many times before in live streams, but I know that not all of you obviously catch each and every live stream. So a lot of you, a few of you would have heard this before, but not all of you, right? A few hundred of you probably know about this, but not all of you. So I thought that I'd put this in the video as well, and that is that the way that I teach the game programming series is sort of like an ongoing kind of series that will legitimately go on for as long as my channel is alive, essentially, right? So basically, there's no real end to the series. It's kind of like I don't know, kind of like Minecraft, I guess. Like there's no end to that game, really. I know there is technically, but that's not the point. The point is that series is going to continue because there's an infinite amount of features we can add to that game, right? And I'm just going to keep adding them. It's going to be like my general series, if that makes any sense, right? So what I was thinking is a lot of you guys will essentially that series will never end in a sense, right? So you guys won't be able to see what it takes to make a game from start to finish ever, right? Because there's no series on my channel that actually does that right now. So I thought a while back, and I tweeted this out, so make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/thecherno, and Facebook as well, facebook.com/thecherno. But I did post on those two sites, and I said, I just had an idea one time. What if I made a series, like a short kind of game, right? And essentially the game that I was thinking of making was Flappy Bird, because I'd made that in a lecture. I was really bored in a lecture, and it took me about 3 hours, but I made not over a few lectures, I made the game essentially. It was really, really easy to make. And I thought that'd be a cool little thing for me to put in. But then, and I tweeted out and I asked you guys if you were interested in seeing such a series. You all said yes, like all of you said yes. And I was gonna make it, but that was about 3 months ago. And Flappy Bird is kind of dead now. As in like they're really just dead. There's no hype on Flappy Bird anymore. You guys still seem to want the series, but there's no Flappy Bird anymore. So I was thinking maybe it's probably not in my best interest to actually make that series because Flappy Bird's kind of dead now. But what I thought I might do anyway was make that series, but make it using OpenGL, right? And specifically like OpenGL 4, kind of modern OpenGL, not the fixed pipeline functionality kind of crap that was 1997 style legacy OpenGL, but actually, modern, like 2014 kind of, well, OpenGL 4.0 plus, that kind of thing. And sort of have that series as an overview of OpenGL. So it wouldn't really be like, and I'd be using LWJGL, of course, for that and doing it in Java. just because it's a bit quicker to develop in and actually focuses more on the game development rather than the language mechanics, which is the case with C++, of course. But I thought I'd just do that, right? Um, but not really teach you guys OpenGL in that series, and not really go really deep into what I'm doing, because it is it's quite complicated, and B, it would detract from the series. But sort of just have it as an overview of OpenGL 4, which I could then later teach to you guys in a dedicated series or something like that. I don't know. I'm just discussing this stuff with you guys right now. But that was the plan, right? So I still might do that. It depends on what you guys basically put in the comments on this video. But that's probably going to happen, right? Flappy Bird and OpenGL 4-ish. And that will be a really high quality series. So it's going to be like properly edited and stuff. It's not going to be like a live kind of series, which is what game programming is. Because I don't cut on that. I don't adjust the camera. I don't do anything. I just statically like recording. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, the second series that I'm probably thinking of doing is actually just a Java series, right? A lot of you people always ask me for resources to learn Java. I always point you in different directions depending on what the question is. Sometimes I tell, well, a lot of you are actually currently learning Java from me in terms of private tutorials, but I know that not all of you guys can afford to pay $50 now, and I respect that, obviously. So if you can't, so because of that, I was thinking of actually just making a series in which I teach you guys essentially Java, right, in a very well edited, kind of put together, high quality, high production value kind of series. So that was the other plan, right? And I'm probably going to do that as well. So I'm thinking of those two series, kind of having them concurrently. Obviously, I'll continue game programming. That's like a life of the channel kind of series, as I just explained. Which brings me to my last point, and that is 3D game programming. Probably a word that I haven't actually said on YouTube in about 2 years. But 3D game programming is a very delicate subject, and I've discussed this on many live streams. I'm finally deciding to actually put it on YouTube, though. My thoughts, that is, not the series. But essentially, I'm at a crossroads as to what to do with that series. I actually just can't decide, literally. But I think I've actually come to a decision. To be continued. No, I'm kidding. But I think what I'm going to do with that series, there's a problem with that series, right? And that is the fact that when I started that series, that was the series that started my channel. Now, I actually started that series in 2011, October, I think it was. I know that the actual YouTube upload date says that it was uploaded in 2012. I don't know. I don't even know when, like February or March or April or something. But those episodes were actually first released on YouTube in 2011. Okay, and if you actually click on the description, I think it says on the show when the release date was, because those are re-uploads. I had a previous channel before, and I switched to this channel, which is the Cherno project, in 2012. So, which is yeah. I mean, I only had like 1,500 subscribers on the old channel or something. So it wasn't huge or anything. But I just switched to this one, and that being said, why I'm saying all this is because that series is really old, like 2011, right? Is when I started that series, and the problem with that series is that because it was so old, I obviously did not know as much as I do now, and some of the stuff I say in that is just wrong. It's just plain wrong. It's just incorrect, right? So if I brought back 3D game programming, I obviously, for the majority of you, because I stopped the 3D game programming series when I had about 3,000 subscribers on this channel, essentially even less, right? So to the 27 or so thousand of you who have subscribed since then, I'd have to tell you guys to go and watch the first episodes and obviously catch up. I don't want to have to do that, though. I don't want to tell you guys to watch something that is incorrect, and I know it's incorrect, so why would I tell you guys to watch that? But you have to in order to catch up to this current episode, essentially. So that's the problem that I'm actually facing if I decide to bring back 3D game programming. So what I've decided to do, I think, the other sorry, let me just say one other thing. The other option was to... Is this still recording? Yes, good. I hope I'm in focus and stuff, because, oh god, I better be in focus. Anyway, because I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Anyway, point is, the other option was to abandon the series and start it again from scratch, right? And basically replace the old episodes with new episodes that are 2014 up to date, kind of current episodes. And actually explain things correctly. But that's not good either, because those episodes have a lot of views. Obviously, they're a good kind of representation of my channel in a way, even though some of them are wrong and I wish they weren't, but they are, and that's not my choice, unfortunately. But the point is, you know, I'm potentially just losing out on a lot of both the history of my channel and kind of a lot of traffic sources as well if I get rid of those videos, and so I don't want to do that, obviously. So what I think I've decided is a bit of both, right? What I will do is I will start 3D game programming. I'll continue the 3D game programming series and make it more of like a sandbox overview, almost like game programming, but I don't want to turn it too much into game programming, so it will probably end eventually. And then so it'll continue being the same format it is right now, zoomed out really far. You can see my whole screen basically. You know, you have to actually watch it in full screen, and like 50-minute to 60-minute, 1 hour long episodes, all that stuff. And then what I will do is start a new series, which will kind of be a 3D game programming in depth series, which will actually restart the series, do it from the beginning, and explain everything explain everything perfectly. And that will be an edited series probably as well. So that's the plan. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. There are people coming. Probably think I'm really weird here. Yes, they do. Confirmed. But essentially what you have to watch out for is Flappy Bird in OpenGL4 should start airing in about a week or so. I've been preparing the project for that. And a learning Java series, which will be really well put together. I put a lot of thought into that and should be fantastic. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably make more updates because I really like being out here in this kind of weather, and because it's summer here in Germany, obviously, whereas it's winter in Australia. So yeah, but anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment regarding your thoughts about what I've just said. I mean, I want to be talking to people, not, I don't know, something else. So yeah, not just my little Nexus 5 phone. So yeah, anyway, that being, oh yeah, one more thing, the Flappy Bird series, by the way, I did mention OpenGL 4, so you probably could guess it's not OpenGL, you know, ES, like 2.0 for mobile devices, so it's going to be Flappy Bird for desktop, essentially, not for Android or iOS. Anyway, that being said, I'll see you guys later. I'm reaching 30,000 subscribers very soon, which is amazing, by the way, so that warrants some bro time, so I'll see you guys, hopefully very soon.